Um, in one of my videos, I said, well, I'm going to say this, but I'm having so much trouble getting the frickin' ghost pictures in Dark Cloud 2. So I made a deal with you guys, or I'm going to make a deal with you guys. Any game that I own, which I'm going to show you here, I will do a walkthrough on that game in exchange for anyone to post a video response on how to get the ghost pictures. Because I want to do perfect scoops, so I can get the sun badge and the moon badge, which I have never gotten, and I want to see what things they are. What monsters they transform into. So I'm going to show you all the games that I own, starting with the Nintendo DS games. I'd be happy to do Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, but to be honest, there are way too many of these out already, and they'll be much better quality than this one, so to be honest, if you want another one of these from me that's commentated, I don't see very many that are commentated, but I will do this one, but, you know, I think there are too many of these already. I bought this at a used game store, so, this is Super Mario 64 for the DS. As I said before, the DS things aren't going to be very good quality, and you might as well be better off watching Jambo's walkthrough, but I will do it. I will do it. I like that game. I like Mario. I like getting Luigi. But I hate the eel. I'm not going to mention this one because I have it for the PlayStation 2, so I'll save that for later. Again, there are way too many of these out there. You might as well just watch Marilyn's videos. They'll be way better quality than mine. But like I said, if you want one of these, I will do it, but I still think there are way too many of these out already. Now for some original crud. This is one of those annoying games that I like. It's like a love-hate relationship with this game. Basically, you have to hatch creatures, and when you get enough of them, you go through this door, and all your creatures are teleported. Mine always get sick and die, so this isn't really much of a walkthrough, to be honest. It's just one big tease. But I will play it until I die, if you want me to, until all my creatures are dead, and that's the end of the walkthrough, unless you want me to do it again. I'll get back to that one. This is Miss Pac-Man minigames. Again, not really a walkthrough, just a whole bunch of old minigames. Sorry the camera's jiggling, I just want to get it. Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exoddus are both part of the Oddworld thing. These were my first these were my second PlayStation 1 games, and personally they're my personal favorite. You play Abe, who is a Mudokon who's trying to save all the other enslaved Mudokons, who are these things only green. Mudokons is Abe, only green. You can kill Mudokons, they get suicidal, they get laughing gas. That's in this one. In this one, you possess sligs, get eaten by leeches, and you just pretty much try to survive while getting all the Mudokons you can. If you kill a lot of Mudokons, then you get a special ending where Abe is killed. It's awesome. There's a lot of blood and gore in it. I've seen one walkthrough of this, and it's not done yet. I like this game, but it gets kind of repetitive. I mean, it still is a fun game. I mean, I don't actually scratch that. It's not really repetitive, but it is pretty funny. It's pretty fun. You get ghost costumes, sheep costumes. It's basically where you play that Looney Tunes, Ralph, Wolf, trying to get Sam Sheepdog's sheep. They made a game based on that, so I'd be happy to do that one. But, however, I'd be more happier to play this one. Harvest Moon Back to Nature is a great game. It is a great game. I used to have Save the Homeland, but I stupidly got rid of it for money. Now I've been longing to play it, but this was kind of better. Because you gotta have a relationship, got to have kids. Your kids don't grow up actually, but you get a wife. In Save the Homeland, you didn't really get a wife, so you couldn't get kids. but it was still good. The graphics were much better. You're basically this kid who who is on a farm, and you're taking care of your grandfather's farm. And in 3 years, you either get the farm or you lose the farm. And trust me, it's enough time. I'd be happy to do this one. I'd love to do this one. This is an amazing game. So, if you don't know what to request, I strongly advise you request this one because I love it. It's a great game. Next up on my list. But if you are going to suggest something, not this one. This one gets really repetitive unless you're playing 2-player. If you want me to, I guess I'll put up some 2-player matches against some people, but other than that, don't request this one. It's not really a walkthrough, it's just a whole bunch of races and it gets boring. This also gets kind of repetitive. It's a game where you create your own theme park. It's called Theme Park Roller Coaster. And yeah, like I said, it gets really repetitive. There's this freaking annoying ant guy who keeps telling you, you should let go of some of your staff. Your staff wages are yeah, blah, blah, blah. The guy is annoying. Like, if you have one of each guy, which you need, kind of, it's annoying. Please, don't request this one. Well, you can, but I prefer if you don't. If you really want to, I will do this one. But I'm scared of the fish, can't find the bomb, don't know what shiny object to give to that one little Goldine look-alike fish who lives in the shack. I'm always getting caught by lures. It's just not a good game for me. So if you really want me to, I'll play that, but you know. You saw this game in one of my videos. It's Sphinx, the Cursed Mummy. I'd love to do this game. I really would like to do this game because I like playing as the mummy. He gets chopped in half. But I like playing as Sphinx, so if you're having trouble with the puzzles, because there are a lot of them, you know, you can always request this. Back to this game. The Sims is a very popular TV thing. Well, it's not TV, but it's very popular, and this time to get stranded on an island, you have to make your own clothes, you have to build your own houses. Very fun game. If you don't want Harvest Moon, that might be my second choice. I'm not sure. Screw Off the Rails, I like the original Thrillville much better. It's pretty good. There's all the rides. I mean, I don't like the original game, I do, but I prefer the mini games. That's what I always play. But if you want me to do the original saga, that's fine. I'm getting short on time. This game drove me to the point of insanity. It's an annoying game, Metropolis Mania, where you're building a town, and people get really mad at you and start to move out of your town if you don't fulfill the requests. Again, that's a game that drives me to insanity, kind of like Finny the fish. Asked this question before. Do you want it? Do you not? I don't know. But to be honest, I prefer a newer game to play because I'm kind of already doing Dark Cloud 1, so it might get a little bit repetitive for me doing both of them simultaneously. Ape Escape 2 and 3 are the second best games in the world. It's where you go around catching monkeys and doing bosses. Very fun game. Demi does these videos, and it's just really fun. I love this game, so if you want to do it, yeah, why not? Just do it. You can do it. I don't care. I love these games. This would be my second choice if you didn't want to pick Harvest Moon. I wouldn't mind doing Harvest Moon. I'd love to do Harvest Moon. I'd really like to do Harvest Moon. And finally, the last game is the regular Sims. This doesn't have too much of a storyline. I mean, this gets really repetitive. So I wouldn't suggest this game either. If you want to suggest a Sims game, do the Sims Castaway. So that's pretty much all I have. I have a lot of games, but the only games I didn't include in here were my Guitar Hero games. If you really want to see that, I guess I could include that. I have all of them except for the DS one. So, you know, take your pick, vote, and I will see you later. Ciao.